Peace and blessings. It's Tamara with GodIsis Ascending. I'm coming to you from my home, and it's raining here in Atlantis. There's a lot of lightning and a little bit of thunder, but it's definitely raining. I have my windows open. The breeze is nice. It was kind of hot here today in Atlantis with some humidity. But at this moment it feels divine. I have my windows open and just feeling the air, and been really in a mystical state this day. Not that I'm not always, but this evening just seems to be very intense. So while I'm feeling this way, I definitely feel more on the sensual side of things. By the way, do y'all notice those lights over there? Let me switch this a little bit. If you would come in my home, these lights are still. So this just goes to show how much vibration is emitting in my environment. You would never be able to see this if you were standing in front of it. Because like I said, there you don't look like they're jumping as they are. So the energy in here is powerful. So anyways, I just wanted to share that because I love staring at that and just watching the energy flow and the frequency. So as you can see, it's kind of dark, and just bear with me. I choose to be in darkness in the evening times. So what we are going to discuss today is going to be about sexual reflexology and sexual energy. A lot of us, not the majority, love sex. We'll find it in all types of experiences and different avenues. But when you get past the word sex in itself and realize that everything is energy, frequency, and vibration, you start to come to a deeper understanding of the value and the essence of sexual energy and sexual reflexology, Tantra, whatever word you may want to label it as. Mine is just pure, divine energy. A sensuous energy that we all love to experience every day if possible. I know for me it would be every day if possible, but I've come to a point now where I've really managed to satisfy myself until that divine reflection of me enters into my life and I can become one and equally yoked with him. But until then, I remain still. So as far as sexual reflexology, pretty much what that means is that it takes reflexology beyond the realm of just a foot massage and into a realm of sexuality. So sexual reflexology is actually based on a principle of using sexual reflex points within one's body of lovemaking to heal the rest of the organs, to heal you on a mental, spiritual, and physical level. We, sometimes, as a sister of mine would say, we would be in the comfort of porn sex if we could. And that's how the majority of sex is being portrayed, whether it be on TV, whether it be out on billboards, whether it be even with your partner. Everything is all about just porn sex. Porn sex is satisfying, yes, don't get me wrong. But as higher beings and divine beings, we have to reach the point of enlightenment and reach the point of beyond the porn sex and get into the aspect of sexual reflexology to start to heal instead of to start to pretty much die, is what I can say. You're either dying or you're living. So for me, sexual energy is one of the most powerful energy sources that you can use for 1, to heal, 2, to create, and to 3, to just bring about divine love that pure prima that I speak about, not just onto you, but onto the universe within itself. The universe is just one big organ, if you really. So, the whole body provides sexual organs with energy that stimulates the entire body, not just for you, but also for your partner. And, there is an improper way of caring for your organs, and then, of course, there's a proper way for caring for your organs. And as much as we may think that we need to go to the so-called doctors to, get us to a state of a so-called healing, we are our own healers, and we heal through our thoughts, we heal through our manifestations, we heal through sexual energy. So, for men who masturbate frequently, you know, you might want to consider, if you decide that you want to masturbate for whatever reason, keep your life force. There's power in getting to the point to where you want to expel your life force, but if you're able to hold it in 10 times, it reaches and it heals 10 different organs within your body. And once you start getting into, what I'm saying, the divineness of sexual reflexology, you'll start to realize that as much as masturbating and releasing is a divine feeling, even holding it for 10 times takes you to a whole nother realm and a whole nother state. And not just that, but you end up healing yourself. So, there's a lot of imbalances within our bodies at times because we don't care for them. And it's important, if, you are choosing a partner, to not just choose a partner because you want that satisfaction, but it's important that as divine beings we choose partners to enlighten ourselves and enlighten the universe, and we enlighten others within the universe, within our ciphers. When we give out that massive energy, especially when there's that yin and yang, that Shiva and Shakti becoming equally yoked and becoming one, there's so many things that could be, created through that. And so, especially for a woman, you gotta really take into consideration that when you are with someone, condom or no condom, remember, energy has absolutely no concept of whether you have a condom or not. So as much as you may think that you're not giving birth to a child or giving birth to some type of dis-ease or STD, as they may call it, just because you have a condom on, you got to get past the physical part and go to the spiritual side of things, the energy side of things, the cosmic side of things, and realize that that energy and that frequency is going to flow through you, whether you have a condom on or not, whether you have birth control or not. And that's deep when you think about it. When you have intercourse with someone, you got to realize that you not only are you receiving his penis, or not only is he getting into your vaginal area, your yoni area, but you guys are also exchanging. You're exchanging thoughts, you're exchanging energy, you're exchanging feelings. So there may be times when you're with someone and you wake up in the morning wondering why you may feel drained. You've allowed that person to take your energy. Whenever you are in a state of, that coming together with someone and having sexual relations, or in that act, and you wake up drained, that person took your energy. You allowed them to take your energy. So, there's a difference between waking up energized, which is energy, energized, and then someone taking your energy away from you. So you got to guard that. You know what I mean? We got to come to a point as goddesses where we really value our temple, and we truly value the essence that's within us. It's not for Tom, Dick, Harry, and whoever else, Susan and Jane, to just enter into you and to take that from you. You really have to guard it. And I mean, like I always mention, it's okay to love everyone, but it's also okay to love people from a distance. And there has to come a point to where you start feeling comfortable enough to be able to feel your body. Be naked. Don't worry about all of the imperfections that you may think you have, because within your imperfections you are perfect. And so now, even for myself, as an example, as I stay here naked talking to you on this video, have no shame within yourself. Feel yourself, touch yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to get to a point to where you are willing to satisfy yourself on all levels and reserve your energy until that true God, that God reflection of you, goddess, or even vice versa, until that reflection of a God receives that true goddess, that yin and yang. You know what I mean? Reserve that energy. And when you come together, there's just going to be so many things that you're going to be able to create and manifest within your ciphers. So, it's definitely very stimulating when you kind of get into the parts of sexual reflexology. I think for men, there's 10 positions that you can get into while having intercourse, that ends up healing your body when you have a divine, feminine energy that truly understands the deepness of sexual reflexology. That's something that she can assist you with. And vice versa. The woman, I think, has 8 positions, if I'm not mistaken, that she can get into, that can heal her on all levels as well. So, having sex with someone is a process. It's a process. It's not something that takes 10, 15, 30 minutes. So, you got to get beyond that. Love making and, Tantra is about taking your time. Taking your time to enjoy, get to those levels, get into foreplay, get into certain positions, learn each other's bodies, learn the likes and dislikes. And if you're with someone where you can't communicate these things to, or you're in a relationship to where it may be painful or, it may be unsatisfying to you, and you're not able to relate that to your partner, you got to sit back and evaluate yourself and ask yourself, is this the partner that you truly want to be with? Because I know for me now, I've come to a point to where I have to sit back and be like, okay, is this the partner that I want to be with if I'm not even able to be open and free and to be able to share all that it is that I would like to experience, on a sexual, actually on all levels. But on this video, we're just going to specifically talk about sex, sexual energy. I mean, are you, just using your energy for needless and, careless, unconscious sex? You can't, we got to get to a point now where we realize we are divine beings. We truly got to care for our temples, and our temples on all levels, mind, body, and spirit. So, just know that everything is energy, and you're not just sleeping with a physical body. You're sleeping and will be attached to many, many things if you allow yourself to not realize the process and what's really happening through that process of sexual intercourse. So, stay in your bliss. Ascension, ascension, ascension is what this life is truly about. Your partner is always going to be a reflection of you. And like on my last video that I had mentioned, you can't be upset or cause that person to, be at fault, because you have drawn them forth and they're a reflection of you. And so if divine love, if sexual tantra and being divinely embraced by someone is what you want, remember, you got to do that for yourself first before you'll ever attract it. So, like attracts like. So, with that being said, y'all have a blessed and peaceful evening. Remember, don't sleep with the enemy. That movie of Sleeping with the Enemy is really true. You know what I'm saying? Sleep with love. Intertwine with love. Masturbate with love. Fill yourself with love. Do everything, all your thoughts in divine love, and choose your partners wisely on both sides, male, female, yin, yang, Shiva, Shakti. choose your partners wisely so that way you can ascend to higher realms. There's so many places that we could reach beyond where it is that we are now, but we got to make sure that we are making wise and divine choices in everything that we do, especially when we're giving up our essence within that sexual realm. So sex is a beautiful thing, and be comfortable with yourself is all I can say. You know what I'm saying? Run around your house naked, cook naked, eat naked. If you are with a partner on a full-time basis, you guys cook together. Make food, make aphrodisiac foods. Be very sensual. Sensuality is truly a beautiful thing when you embrace it. I know for myself, as you can see on my pictures and stuff, I embrace the feminine side of myself. I embrace all of myself, but just knowing that I'm just this divine goddess of sensuality, I highly stand firm and erect in it. So, sexual energy can heal, like I said, on many levels. Don't waste your energy. Reserve it. And so, obviously, if you guys need any, tips, you want some discussions, you feel that you would like Goddesses Ascending to come out and do some classes, one-on-one, whatever the case may be, you guys can find me on goddessesascending.com on my website. And then, I can actually do either Skype consultation, phone consultations, or I can actually come out to you if need be. So I do certain things as far as, spiritual guidance, life coaching, and then always my favorite topic is sexual reflexology and energy. So, you know where to find me. Facebook is Goddesses Ascending as well. And also my YouTube page is under Goddesses Ascending, where this video will soon be in a few minutes. So peace, blessings, abundance, and remember to stay calm and make love. Peace.